Local residents are frustrated at the closure of West London's Hammersmith Bridge. It's affecting many who rely upon it being open. NTD's Neil Woodrow brings us the story.
This vital link across the Thames has been completely closed since last autumn. Not even cyclists and pedestrians are allowed to cross due to serious cracks in the pedestals that support the bridge. The Grade 2 listed structure was opened on the 18th of June 1887, but now has barriers up and workmen at its entrance. I spoke with Michelle Coulter, a local resident and part of a local campaign group. She told me that before its closure, 16,000 people were using the bridge daily.
The impact on the local community has been massive. There are thousands of school children who used to get to school across the bridge who now have to take very lengthy detours on unlit, muddy towpaths. Elderly who have essential services they need to reach in Hammersmith, such as their doctors, hospitals, shops, who are now stranded.
Key workers who need to get to work at Charing Cross Hospital are now facing a 90-minute journey each way. The local authority, Hammersmith and Fulham, own the bridge. The estimated cost of the repair is £160 million. She says residents were promised a ferry to cross the river, but now there's a delay. It seems it may not happen until at least the summer and then may be limited.
And it seems that the capacity is only going to be 800 people an hour. When you take into account the fact that 16,000 people were crossing the bridge every day, I really don't think that's going to be sufficient.
She says residents are told it could be 6 to 7 years before the bridge is fully repaired and open. She says despite the Transport Secretary getting involved last year, little seems to have been done.
But here we are almost 6 months later and the task force aren't even discussing the funding issues.
With no final resolution decided, there is growing frustration for the local residents and for those wanting to cross this historic bridge. Neil Woodrow, NTD News, London.